See, when you look at this beaver, you might think it's merely scratching its butt. However, it is actually taking bodily oils from its anal glands and rubbing it all over itself in order to stay waterproof.
Anything with anal glands is something I want off my property. I do not have anal glands.
Oh, isn't that just spectacular? Yes, that one's Bigby. Oh, this is so like it. Oh, just look at him go. Absolutely scratching away. Wow. Oh, it makes me itchy myself.
Welcome to Beaver Marsh, the focal point of this beautiful story, where man and beaver unite into something much more than just the sum of their parts. Or something like that. How did you first discover Beaver Marsh?
I was looking for a way to get away from all this, you know. And then I was just walking, stumbling, and I fell into the water. And that's where I met Maurice. And he took me in just like that. And I've been part of a lodge ever since. You know, I would hunt with them, live with them, build with them. When I heard that there was some lunatic living with the beavers in Durham, I flipped out. There were beavers in Durham? Now, you see, this is actually a lot more common than anyone might think, but as a newly initiated beaver biologist, I actually took it very seriously and headed straight over to do my thing. I'm the guy that owns Beaver Marsh, and I am going to get those beavers off and pave over the whole dang thing. I will. It's been in the family for generations, and we always thought we'd be the first to develop on it. Those beavers proved us wrong.
Now, they didn't know it yet, but these three men and I were actually identical quadruplets. I put this project together as a reunion of sorts for us and some of our other siblings, the beavers that our lives still revolve around.
Oh, there you see it. It flinched its left ankle when it got nervous. Huh. That's always a tick I had. There was a time where I thought I was a beaver, so I started doing some beaver activism. And that's where I realized it was actually the other way around. Beavers are people too. They do everything the exact same as us. And these guys here at the marsh, they're like brothers and sisters to me. Now this is an interesting moment. Otters are, strangely, one of beaver's top predators. So what you see he's trying to do is he's trying to gain access into the beaver's lodge, but is unable to do so. I've seen beavers absolutely annihilated by otters, but the idea of these beavers being hurt, that shook me to my core. I don't know what it could be.
It seemed one of us was starting to understand, but look what happened when I showed this guy the footage.
Get him. Get him. Oh, I sure hope this thing has a happy ending to it.
What counts as a happy ending for you?
A happy ending would be one where those beavers get devoured.
So otters are alright, but beavers aren't?
No, they cut down trees, they cause floods, they have big clan wars that leave dead bodies strewn everywhere. They are plotting on the downfall of our entire race, and they build all these structures. But I ask you, what are they really for?
Okay, so some people that might have been interviewed for this think that beavers and humans are one and the same. How do you respond to that?
I refuse to believe that hippy-dippy nonsense. In fact, I refuse to believe anything you're trying to tell me right now. In fact, I'm gonna get up and bulldoze the damn marsh right now while I have the time.
I received a phone call hours later.
We gotta convince him, man, before he destroys the marsh.
Clearly my plan didn't work, so if we wanted to save the beavers, the truth was going to have to come out. So I started another project, explaining it all. The circumstances of our birth were not much of note aside from the strange location. It was a healthy clutch of 5 or so children to a rather ordinary family, but by the time we were teething, however, around half of us had these extremely large orange front teeth growing in. Later on, the very same few grew hair all over their bodies. Our parents must have thought there was an issue in our upbringing, so they decided to split us when we were very young. Our beaver siblings were given to a nearby lodge, while the 4 of us were each given to willing couples around the country. Little did our parents know that we would all later coalesce at the very same spot where our mother decided she could not wait any longer and convinced our father to stop the car while she went into labor. Beaver Marsh. Harry was found dead the morning after I mailed this to him. He left the marsh to his next of kin. Did he realize that by doing so, he left the beavers their own land?
Fratricide is extremely common among beavers, so I have no doubt in my mind that they were somehow behind Harry's demise. Beavers are very mystical and very powerful creatures. In the time that I've gotten to learn from each world, it makes perfect sense to me that we were constructed in and thrust out from the very same womb.